Hello friends, due to the nature of this video, I will start by saying this video is for entertainment purposes only. It is an energy reading, my interpretation of messages I receive via spirit and tarot. As such, nothing discussed in this video is intended to be taken as fact. It is all alleged speculation, opinion. I'll be using tarot to look into energies surrounding victims of the Idaho 4 tragedy. Specifically focusing on Maddie telling Adam everything. So, in my last reading, which I kind of abruptly stopped because I got a little bit confused about this energy here from Kaylee. But in that same reading, I would like to say that I picked up on... Okay, so what's for certain is Maddie was having some sort of problem, disagreement, dilemma. She was at a crossroads of some sort with somebody or multiple people, but just for the sake of the video, we'll call it somebody. So whoever Maddie was in this whatever with, it feels like from my last reading that they were a step ahead of her. Meaning, it feels like when she was at the bar and was telling Adam everything, that he told her something along the lines of, I can't help you with that, you might be in danger. And also, it kind of feels like he might have said, it feels like she may have been giving him information and that somebody was spying. Either that Maddie had collected information she wasn't supposed to have, or it kind of feels like it was either that or that Maddie owed somebody something, possibly money, which started the whole fight thing, the whole deal. And it does feel like whatever this was is what she was talking to Adam about. And it feels kind of like Adam, when he received that information, could have said something along the lines of like, shh, you need to shut up, they're listening, or like they're watching you already. Meaning they were a step ahead of her. Like, I think possibly while the girls were at the bar, somebody might have already been at the bar as well, who was specifically there to follow, to spy, to watch, to keep an eye on Maddie and Kaylee. For what reason? I don't know. Quite likely something to do with what ultimately ended up happening. And yes, I do think that Adam may have warned her, shh, they're here. Like, they're watching you. Don't talk about that. You're only going to make this worse for yourself. Something along those lines. Because when they left the bar, Maddie was in defensive mode. So her main energy, whenever she left, it was like, what did I get? I got 5 of Swords, the World, Emperor, and some other things, like 9 of Swords reversed, 8 of Pentacles. So it was like, I'm working on how to save myself. I'm in defensive mode. I feel like I'm being watched. I'm trying to watch them back because I know they're watching me. And I'm like watching my back. I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm very aware that we might be in danger. But when they first left the bar, Kaylee's energy, on the other hand, we have right here, is confusing to me because it's almost like the complete opposite. So Kaylee felt very in control of something. And it feels like information, possibly. So I was debating on whether or not this was like Kaylee wanting to leave town, or Kaylee just being excited about, basically she was going into a new life, starting something completely new. She had a job and whatnot, was moving to Texas. This could be her just being happy about that and kind of feeling like a last shebang, but it's more serious than that to me. It feels like there was some truth, some knowledge that Kaylee had, possibly that she and Maddie shared, that they were going to bring to light. They were going to deliver it, bring it to light, but it was something about, like, Kaylee felt like they were still in control, or that she was still in control of something for some reason. With this throat chakra, express your truth came out. This is like her telling the truth. She felt like something about telling this truth was going to, how do I say it? Bring about a desired result of some sort. And this beauty salon right here, styling, grooming and styling stands out, and yeah, grooming and styling. So it could mean something else, but it could also mean I am styling how I'm going to present this information, and who and where, like timing and everything. Like, how am I going to play this and tell my truth, bring something to light in order that I remain in control and bring about a desired result, right? And it kind of feels like with this Chariot here, kind of feels like she and Maddie were in this together, which best friends wouldn't surprise you, right? But it feels like they had an agreement of some sort, possibly, about, well, we're not going to tell anybody until we both agree on it, or we're going to do it a certain way and we have to agree on it and whatever. And it feels like Maddie talking to Adam may have gone against that. But at the point when they left the bar, Kaylee was not aware of that yet, maybe. Like, maybe it was like, Kaylee doesn't know I talked to you, or whatever. So I'm going to try to get some clarifiers for Kaylee's energy when she left the bar. It feels like Kaylee felt as though she was still in control of something, or something was under control. Look, 10 of Pentacles. I was going to say maybe because the guy, I'm just going to say initials, I guess, JS, was walking them home. So 10 of Pentacles is about stability. It's also about family and, like, family stability. So maybe she felt like she was in good hands. She felt like she was in control of something. It could also be money. Maybe she felt like if it was money that Maddie owed somebody, or that they owed somebody, maybe she felt like I have a way to get the money. Maybe she thought, I've come up with a plan that I think is going to work to get this money, or yeah, so she felt like she was in control of something. Could have to do with money, and also could have to do with, like, people she was close to, feeling like family, or within the home or something. Here we have 2 of Cups and 4 of Swords. Okay, so it reads like a peace offering. It reads like she felt like she was going to be able to put something to rest. She felt, like, peaceful about it. She felt... So it's either she didn't know that Maddie told, or she thought that... I think she didn't know just because of the Maddie, what did you tell Adam comment. But it could be that she knew, but she thought that Maddie had handled it, and that it was now under control. But it's like she felt, so 10 of Pentacles, some sort of stability within a a close group, and also having to do with money. She thought that this is either, so Two of Cups is unity, so this is like extending a peace offering to somebody and being able to salvage something, or this is like I've joined forces with somebody who, and now I feel like I'm in control, or I feel like I've chosen the right path. I feel like I'm in control of something still, and I can rest. Four of Swords. I don't even know what to ask. Like, what was it? Could I ask what was it that she felt that she was in control of? So I know I got 10 of Pentacles. It feels like she feels like she's in control because she has help of some sort. Possibly the person walking them home, and maybe her plan was just like, okay, if I can just get home safely, I can sleep. Can I get one more card, though, just to clarify what was it that Kaylee felt like was under control, or that she was in control of? Thank you. Okay. Queen of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords. It reads like the information. It reads like she thought that somebody... So the Knight of Swords could also be the guy walking them home. The Queen of Swords reversed could be her being partial to her own self, kind of being in denial, like, what did she feel like she was in control of? The information. That either somebody had tried to keep hidden, or somebody was in denial of, or somebody... This could be like... Still, it's given the energy of like, I don't know something that somebody else does, or... But yeah, this could also be this person who was walking them home feeling like he was going to protect them, so she didn't have anything to worry about. That's not really the vibe I get, but it's possible, especially with that 10 of Pentacles. The World. Yeah, she felt like... Okay, so she felt like that something had been... She felt like the peace offering had been made, I feel like, and that it was successful. Or was gonna be, somehow. This is still a really confusing energy of Kaylee. I don't know. Spirit, am I supposed to pull one of these cards to help clarify any of this? Damp, rainy realm, but in reverse. Moisture abounds, wet serenity, drizzly delight. So damp and rainy realm in reverse. She felt like we were coming out of it. She felt like something had been handled already. Look, jail, incarceration, prison, justice, and punishment. Swords here, all these swords. Knight of Swords coming in, because Queen of Swords in reverse could be a liar, be someone judging very harshly, but it's over for somebody. Oh no. Did she feel like she could join forces with law enforcement for some reason to, like, get them out of something? It's storming here, if you can't tell. Jail. I feel like somebody was going to jail. Something about justice. And speaking up about something. It's almost like she feels like it had already been spoken about and was already being handled, and that justice was being served. I don't know. That's really weird. It's almost like her and Maddie were on completely opposite pages at that point. Okay, let me ask this then. Oh. Here, we'll get one more with these if Kaylee wants. Is there anything in here that can help us? Thank you. Otter and Nightingale. Otter. Unobstructed joy, playfulness, contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, Otter represents absolute bliss. I'm telling you, she was in some sort of bliss. She felt like something had been handled. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. So this could be just like looking forward to her new life. Some cycle was over. She was moving on, but there's something about speaking a truth here. When in balance, full of love, needs nothing, out of balance, gloomy, sighs, makes silly excuses to bring into balance, dance party or celebration. So that could be her out having a good time. She might just be in denial. Like, I know something is not right going on, but I've just been out having a great time. Okay. Let's look at Nightingale. Wish it happens. Nightingale, look! Oh, she did feel in control. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice, throat chakra, heart, Knight of Cups, the voice, Page of Wands, the Chariot, two forces joining together in order to shine light on something, lead the light at the end of the tunnel. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. When in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, lump in the throat to bring into balance with music. So I do feel like she had a truth or some sort of information she was going to speak, and she felt in control of it at that point when they left the bar. Why? I don't know. I just don't know. But that is the main vibe that I'm getting. Okay. Now, next question. So I think there was undeniably some level of concern in Kaylee's voice when she said, Maddie, what did you say to Adam? So my question is, what is my question? What was Kaylee's energy? So she had read something on her phone right before she said, Maddie, what'd you say to Adam? So clearly she was receiving a communication from somebody else. It probably had to do with what Maddie told Adam. Look, I said she was receiving a communication from somebody else. King of Wands reversed. That's interesting. Okay. And so when Kaylee read that message and asked Maddie, what did you say to Adam? What was Kaylee's energy at that point? When she said, what did you say to Adam? Uh-oh, 10 of Swords. It's over. So she went from 0 to 100 real quick. Yeah, Knight of Cups. My offer is declined. My offer is... Yep, 5 of Pentacles. Oh, man. Eight of Pentacles. How am I going to fix this? Houston, we have a problem. Look. 6 of Pentacles reversed with Temperance is like, this is one-sided. How am I going to bring it back into balance? I got to bring something back into balance, or something's unfair here. It gives a sense of desperation. Like she was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Almost like just praying for an angel, like, or a miracle. Like, I don't know. Look, the Devil. Page of Cups reversed. I don't know what to do. The Devil's got me. I'm stuck. I need to bring something back into balance, but I'm clueless as to how to do it. I'm very upset because I'm stuck by this Devil. I don't know how to get... I'm working on it, but I don't know how to get out of this. Or somebody's working on me. One-sided. I feel like I don't have a fighting chance. I'm scheming, but I don't know what to do. Panic. I feel panic. Knight of Pentacles. Untold story with the 9 of Swords reversed. So 9 of Swords reversed is like letting the nightmares out, release of your fear and your worst fears and whatever. And this is like the untold story, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody delivered, oh, dang, Maddie. Somebody delivered a story before Kaylee was ready to, or somebody delivered a story in a way that Kaylee wasn't ready to, or somebody delivered part of a story. I just heard, bitch better have my money. I do think it had something to do with money in some way. Bitch better have my money. It's almost like Kaylee felt like she was going to be able to borrow the money from somebody, or like get it from maybe even like her parents, or just like get it from somebody. I don't know, but there's something about her energy changed quick after she found out that Maddie had told Adam everything. Okay, she definitely felt like something was over at that point. I don't know why I'm feeling called to ask if Kaylee wants to use this deck in order to give some sort of idea or more information about what this was about, like why her energy changed so quickly to basically the complete opposite when she found out that Maddie told Adam everything. Rival. This came out the last time too. I just dropped a bunch of cards. Came out the last time too. Rival. There was a rival. It almost feels like she was already aware of the rival, but wasn't aware that the rival was going to ceasefire. Yeah, ceasefire in reverse. I was about to say she wasn't aware that the rival was going to be a problem. Ceasefire in reverse. She thought it was a ceasefire and she could make a peace offering and make something better, but she learned that it's ceasefire in reverse. There is no ceasefire. It's all guns a-blazing. Gang stalking. Told you they were being watched, followed. Gang stalking. She realized. Feeling like she may have even, the rain is gone. Didn't I say in my last reading that I was like, I keep hearing it's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. This is part of that song. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Oh, I can see clearly now that this is not going to work. Uh-oh. B in reverse. That's Bethany. Uh-oh. Huh. Do this pile. I said she felt like everything was in control because she felt like she had made, the peace offering had been made and accepted, or she felt like it was going to be accepted. She felt like she had figured something out, a way to make something better. It had to do with a truth, though. Look, ignoring, avoiding in reverse. You can't ignore this anymore and avoid it. What else? Projection, denial, irresponsibility. Didn't I say I felt like she was in denial? And now she couldn't avoid it anymore. She could not ignore it anymore. Siblings in reverse. Uh-oh. Rejected. Someone rejected the peace offering. Siblings in reverse. I'm not sure what that means. It makes me think of Ethan's siblings, but I'm not sure how that ties into this thing yet. But and why would it be with Kaylee? And we're not talking about Ethan right now, so I don't know about the siblings part. This part is confusing. Everything else I feel like I understand so far. Was B possibly the rival? There was no ceasefire. The peace offering had been rejected. Old. Old? Oh, ambush is on the other side. Ambush. She felt like it was an ambush. Old? I don't know what old is about. Travel? Old travel. Oh, it's old news. Old news travels fast or something. The whole family watching. Yeah, they were watching them. The whole family. So this is either like everybody knows something that they are just finding out or that they don't know. Or this is like they are watching our house, they're watching everything. Or it could be like the whole people, like the whole town, the whole, like all my friends, all my roommates, all my everything, the whole family is in on this. Watching. They're watching the whole family and siblings in reverse. What the fuck? Travel old. It gives more of like, and the Ten of Pentacles came out, it gives more of like a, not literal family, but like, so siblings in reverse could be the roommates. But the whole family gives vibes more of like the whole town, my whole friend group, my roommates, that sort of thing, not literal family. But it's like, we're a family, right? We're a family of a community of kids. We're always together. But this is like, okay, so this is overpowered, greater than. Travel. Oh, she felt like she needed to leave. And then old. I still don't know what old means. Travel came out when I said I don't know what old means. Old. Travel. Old travel. So, somewhere I traveled in the past, or somewhere that somebody repeatedly travels. Travel. Travel. What about travel? The whole family. Oh, siblings in reverse. Oh, September. Something that happened in September. Somewhere she went in September? Something came up from the past that might have happened in September having to do with somewhere she traveled. Jealous? Escaping or trying to. She was trying to escape. Oh, travel. She was trying to escape. Jealous? Because of something that happened in September? Due to somebody's traveling? Or something to do with somewhere she traveled? In the past. What's in the back of this one? Week. Yeah. Less than week. She felt like she couldn't escape. She was trying to, but she was definitely felt overpowered. Because the whole family was in on it. It's like, she's like finding out that like, oh my god, I'm the last person to find out. Like, everybody's in on this except me. And it's just been brought to my attention. And I feel like Maddie already had the sense of that. I'm just wondering why Maddie and Kaylee weren't on the same page until like this point. Alright, I think I'm going to end this here for now.